Hello, everyone. Hi. It's time. It is our 10th title event. No glitches allowed. 10. I am the main organizer, Osmorn. I'm so happy to be here, organizing this wonderful event. This is like the first event that I'm head organizing, and I think so far it's going to be pretty good. I mean, things haven't crashed yet. I understand you've only been live for 13 minutes, but that's what we have. And so I'm super excited to be here. Um, we have a few other folks in this chat right now. Could they introduce themselves?
You want to go first, Effie?
Sure. I'm happy by 3. I'm on staff. Technically, I still don't have a job title, but I am on staff. And I'm gonna be your host for the first few hours, so you'll have plenty of time to hang out with me.
Yeah.
And I am George. I am not doing too much on the volunteer shift to this event, but I have helped a little bit on the backup setting up this event. Still recovering from SpeedCon from my first ever on-site event, literally last weekend. But happy to help another event here. Happy to help with Go Rescue as per usual. Go Rescue, an amazing charity, and I'm sure Happy by Fever will be telling you all about it, because it is an absolutely amazing charity, and I'm happy to have been sticking with NoGA for this long and supporting Go Rescue for what is it at this point, $20,000 in total at this point, 25, something like that. It's amazing charity.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm so happy that we get to be a part of another amazing event. And I think this is gonna I think this is gonna be absolutely amazing because I am super excited to see all of the runs that we have and some amazing folks, some amazing runners, and some amazing staff, hosts, all that jazz. I'm just super excited to see how this is gonna turn out. I have high hopes. And so if you're excited here in chat, please let us know what runs you're excited to see, and if you can, please donate to Go Rescue Pet Adoption Center. We're already at $26, and before we even started speaking, before we went live, and that's great. Our first incentive for Mrs. Cat upgrade to 100% to get met, and so we have amazing incentives open for y'all, and we really want to help out Go Rescue as much as we can. But yeah, with that being said, that's pretty much all I have for introduction. This is like a big milestone because No Glitches is 10, our 10th title event, and so I'm very glad that we've gone this far, and I'm so excited to have all the veterans and all the new folks participate in this event. So that is all from me, and unless George has anything left to say, we're going to just bring it on over to Happy by 3 so that they can host essentially the first block of this marathon, the cute block, or the cute animals block, however you want to say it. And it's going to start off with Super Mario Kart. So Happy by 3, the floor is yours for the next few hours.
Ooh, thanks. It is indeed sort of the cute animal block. We're starting out with Super Mario Kart, which probably has some animals somewhere in it. Are Yoshis an animal? Does that count? That's, that can be our hot take debate for the donations this morning. Is a Yoshi an animal? I think that one is probably fairly straightforward. Most people will agree. But what about Shy Guy? Is a Shy Guy an animal? See, already the hot takes drop in chat. That'll get us through the morning. As previously mentioned, I am Happy by 3. I will be your host for the first block of this marathon, so you're stuck with me for the next few hours. As far as I know, we are gonna get pretty much right into it. I know we already have our first runners set up, but before we get to them, we already have a couple of donations. Oh my god, did we just get done? No. We already have a couple of donations, so we can get right into those as soon as Tiltify lets me actually read them. Come on, you can do it, Tiltify, please. I will read them during the run because Tiltify is being a pain in the butt. Not letting me see donation comments, and I want to make sure I get the comments in there since people took the time to donate to us. I want to make sure you get the recognition you deserve on stream. Well, in the meantime, let's talk about a couple of good donation incentives. So once I figure out how to properly read everybody's donations, we can make sure they're going towards the right things. Remember, when you donate, because we are using Tiltify, you can choose both a bid war and a target incentive. Our first target incentive of the day was to upgrade the Mrs. Cat Between Worlds run to 100%, and we have already met that. So we will be seeing a 100% run of Mrs. Cat Between Worlds. The game is super cute. I watched the submission video for it for this marathon and immediately picked it up and played through it. It's really cute. It's really fun. Just a pretty standard platformer, but it has some very cool mechanics to set it apart, and it's a very fun game. Highly recommend. But we do have some games after that with Bid Wars coming up. We have Valkyria Chronicles. There's a language war between English and Japanese. And Anade, that was me checking Discord. I will check in a second. After that, we have Xenoblade Chronicles. There's a class bid war. You can choose what class we will be playing as, which I have to imagine changes the run quite a bit, right? If you're playing as a different character class, that has to have an impact on the run. So you can choose there between Zephyr, Incursor, Ether, or Gunner. And then, at the end of the day today, the most exciting part for me, we have Final Fantasy VIII. It's my favorite Final Fantasy. It's the only mainline Final Fantasy game that I know how to speedrun. I also run FFTA and 10-2, but those are not mainline FF games. So FF8 is my mainline baby. And we have 4 characters that we get to name in Final Fantasy VIII. You can choose, first of all, the name for the best looking guy in the room. That's right, we have a bid war for Squall's name. And then you can also name Rinoa. You can also name Rinoa's sweet, sweet puppy, Angelo. And we can choose a name for Griever. And for anyone not familiar with the game, Griever is a boss that is... So time distortion. You know what? We'll get into it during the run. But you get to name a ring that Squall wears that is a reflection of Squall's inner character. And you can change the name of it, and then it changes the name of one of the endgame bosses. So one of the few games where we get to choose a boss's name in a bid war, which I think is pretty sick. So get donations in to make that happen.